Hello, parents, guardians. Just wanted to take a moment to explain a little bit about the movie celebration that you've probably heard about from your students that we're doing it's a PBIS reward that the whole school is doing. And we talked about doing a celebration as a remote class. I was trying to get ideas from them of what to do because all the classes get this celebration. Didn't want them to have to do extra work when everybody else is celebrating, and they asked pretty overwhelmingly to be allowed to participate in the movie day, to come back and see their friends before summer, and then also see their teachers. And this will, excuse me, this will be a really great opportunity for them to just kind of say hi and bye. Just kind of one more thing. I know they really enjoyed being on campus for AZ Merit, just seeing other people. So I talked to Dr. Luce and the principal, and this is something that we are opening to our remote students in general. So just want to give you guys a little bit of information about the permission slip, what movies are going to be offered, and then also just kind of try and preempt some of your questions about, well, where are they going to be, what are they going to be doing when they're not in class, and a couple of the different options for when you can drop your kids off and when you can pick them up. So um, I'll start with a permission slip. I realize that not everybody has printers. I don't even have a printer at home. I print either at the library or here at work. Um, so I have an option for if you don't have a printer, but regardless of the two different options, regardless of whether you have a printer or not, the format is the same. So this just says, we have to give permission forms for anything over G. So G-rated movies, we don't need permission forms to show um, in the classroom. But if it's a PG or a PG-13 movie, or even if it's and anything above that, we need permission forms, and we need to justify why this is. All of these movies have been uh, approved by Dr. Luce for us to show in our classroom, and I think it's going to be pretty. You'll see why. Uh, the PG-13s are very carefully chosen. So the three G movies are Emperor's New Groove, Growing Up Wild, which is a National Geographic thing, Oliver and Company, classic, good one. We've got Shrek 1, Shrek 2, and Shrek 3. Raya and the Last Dragon is a new Disney movie that is apparently very, very good. Um, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, or another Harry Potter movie. I'm pretty sure it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them that that teacher is showing. That is one of the PG-13 movies for some sequences of fantasy action. And then Star Wars, and this just says Star Wars, but I'm going to be showing The Force Awakens in my room. And that's PG-13 for sequences of science fiction action and action violence. And again, these are pretty moderate on the scale of violence that's seen in movies today. Most people have seen these movies, or at least are familiar with them. If you want to go into more detail, my personal recommendation, if you have questions about any of these, is to go to commonsensemedia.com, which is this. Oops. Oh, it's .org. Excuse me. They're a website that I love to check up and see just kind of all of the different aspects of movies. It's not going to load for whatever reason right now, but if you go to commonsensemedia.org, that will work. And you can just type in the movie that you want to watch. They're a really great nonprofit organization for that kind of stuff. So that's the movies. Obviously, you see to the right here, you see parent signature, so you'll need to fill in your student's name, and that's true whether you're doing an e-signed copy or you're printing one out. The homeroom teacher is me, so you can put my name in there. And then any of these movies that you want to allow your student to watch, please sign next to it on the right-hand side. So if you're totally okay with Star Wars, you type your name. If you're totally okay with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, type your name. If you're not okay with one of those or any of the PG movies, then you can either um, put a line through these, or you could delete them from the page entirely. Or instead of signing your signature, you could say not permitted or not allowed or no, all caps, angry faces, whatever you want to do. that makes it clear that you are not allowing your child to view that movie. So here's where things change. So if you're doing a printout, you draw a line through the ones you don't want them to watch. You sign next to the ones you're okay with, and your students need to bring a physical copy of this, your signed copy, to school. That's going to be their ticket entry into the movie they choose, and they'll just come in. Teachers will check it, and that'll be their ticket to the movie. If they don't have a ticket, they don't have a signed permission form, they only can attend Emperor's New Groove, Growing Up Wild, or Oliver and Company, because those are the movies that are rated G, and we don't need permission forms to show. If you don't have a printer and you're doing an e-copy, then go ahead and fill it out as I just said. But then I need you, not your. I'm getting a lag. Okay, hopefully that works. Then I need you, not your student. If your student emails me a copy of this permission form via their Gmail, even if it appears as though you are genuinely the person who signed it, I'm not going to accept it. It needs to be your email to me uh, to my email address. I will in the email with this video attached. I will put you'll have that email address. You can just reply to that with your signed permission form. I will print these out, hand these to students, and they will use them as tickets if you're doing an e-sign signature. And I might be lagging. Maybe I'm not lagging. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So the schedule. Last thing on this. So the schedule is you can drop your student off at the beginning of the day. They can come to my classroom. I don't know if it's kind of showing lagging. I apologize for technical stuff. All of this will be in the email as well. So your student can come into my room for first and second period, and we'll teach it just like normal. I'll have the Zoom open for students that are remote still. So if they're not coming in the morning, I will still have Zoom for students that are not physically here. But if they are physically here, they'll be in my room and they'll be receiving direct instruction just like normal. If, however, you're coming later in the day, movies start at 12. So after lunch, just drop off your students at the front. Say, hey, we're remote students. We're here for the movies in the J building with the 7th and 8th graders, and they will let you in and send you back to us. Um, so yeah, that's really everything. I'm going to include this in the email. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me sooner than later. Because obviously, if you email me on Monday night, I may not get back to you fast enough to make a change and to accommodate your student. So um, this is not a required event. It is not required for your student to come in person. It is not required for your student to watch any of these movies. If this is something you'd rather elect to not participate in, I encourage you guys to do something that's a celebration as a family and enjoy the end of the year and an awesome, as awesome as we can make it 2020 and 2021 school year. Again, reach out to me with any questions. I hope you guys have a great, an awesome weekend. We're almost to summer, and you guys have a great weekend. Have a great end of the year, and I will talk to you guys and hopefully see some